commence today's workshop. Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to warmly welcome you all to today's insightful workshop on raising capital and finance management for startups, organized by the MBA department under the Institution Innovation Council, Govindra Vanjari College of Engineering and Technology, Nagpur. Startups are the driving force of innovation, and finance is the backbone of every successful business venture. Today's session is designed to provide valuable insights into raising capital, managing finance effectively, and understanding the financial realities of entrepreneurship. We are honored by the presence of our respected dignitaries, faculty members, and enthusiastic participants. I would likely to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed dignitaries, Honorable Dr. Salim Chauhan Sir, Principal GWCET, respected Dr. Rakesh Srivastav Sir, Vice Principal GWCET, Dr. Payal Pashine Madam, Head of Department MBA, Dr. Sunil Likharkar Sir, Professor GWCET, Professor Samir Ashtekar Sir, IIC Convener, my respected faculty colleagues, and dear participants. Now, it is my privilege to introduce today's distinguished speaker, Professor Pratik Kodmalwar, an accomplished educator, trainer, consultant, content creator, and assistant professor at Datta Megi Institute of Management Studies. Sir brings rich academic expertise and practical industry insights in finance, entrepreneurship, and management education. We are truly fortunate to have him with us today. Sir, a very warm welcome. Without taking much time, I now invite our esteemed speaker, Professor Pratik Kodmalwar Sir, to begin the session and share his valuable insights on startup funding and financial management. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful introduction. Before starting the session and everything, I would like to appreciate the efforts of Govindra Vanjari College, especially this Institution Innovation Cell of Govindra Vanjari College MBA department for taking this initiative. Because what I have observed over the years is right now the generation Z which is there, and they are having too much of information about entrepreneurship, especially Shark Tank is also there. But problem is too much information brings a lot of misinformation as well, right? And so that's why to authenticate the right information towards students at the same time to make them aware about the financial funding opportunities that they have if they want to start their own ventures. This initiative is definitely praiseworthy. So thank you so much to HOD ma'am, Payal Pashine ma'am, and obviously Swapnil sir, as always. He has been my friend from a long time. So it has already always been a pleasure meeting him. So let's start with this. But before that, I would like to ask the students, which students we have today? I think sir told me that we are having the students from engineering and as well as MBA, right? Can anyone of the students, see, this will be a two-way affair. So I will be asking you, it's not like I'll be asking you questions. It's more of a communication, right? So you might be having, all of you might be having many ideas in your mind. All of us have, right? When I was of your age, even today also, I'm having too many ideas with me, but are they executable? All of them? No, right? So that's why I'm asking you to come forward and ask whatever question comes to your mind when I'm taking you through the PPT and all the agenda that we have today. Okay, so we will start with the basic difference between the two things, that is business and startup. So this, you already know, sir has already told you that this session is about startup funding opportunities and everything. So before going into that, we need to know what is the difference between a startup and business. And some of you might not be knowing that. And even if you know, you might not be having clarity on that, right? So can you please unmute yourself and just like Prachi Bhungle. Prachi, are you there? Prachi or anyone else? Can you tell me any idea that you have in your mind? If you have, you can definitely tell me that. And we will take that idea and we will proceed further. Anyone? Okay, no problem. We will start with this. So just let me know if the presentation is visible to you. I'll share my screen. Yes? Yeah, 1 second. So please, sir, am I audible to you?
Yes, sir. Clearly.
I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Swapnil, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm
You're
audible,
audible.
right? Okay, and screen is also visible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clearly visible.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
So someone is raising hand. Prachi Tiwari.
Okay, yeah, please unmute yourself, Prachi, and tell me what the idea is. Prachi, you can unmute yourself and tell me what your idea is. Okay, whenever you will be ready, you can interrupt and weigh in, right? Yeah, okay.
Okay, sir. Go ahead.
Let's get into this. See, all of you might have this idea that startup is a huge deal nowadays. If someone is working on startup, you always think that, okay, that guy must be doing great, right? But that is not the case always. So, nowadays, because there are too many initiatives that the government has, and especially the businesses and industries that we are having, because of that, startup has become a new, trend. And the people who are passionate about doing something new, they are getting into startup. But how it is different from business? Let's understand that first. You might be looking at this picture right now: startup and traditional businesses. So on the right hand side, you can see traditional businesses. On the left hand side, you can see startup. Suppose in your MBA college, the students are not having something. Suppose in canteen, I'm not saying that right now, but if suppose in your canteen you're not getting good snacks, and one of your student has registered that we are not getting good snacks in our canteen. So he thought that, okay, if I'm providing a diet samosa or something kind of that to students, right, or basic just a samosa, and he started a samosa shop just at the gate of your college. So what will happen? He will definitely be getting customers, the other students, and it will be a good business, viable business. So this is a traditional business. Why it's a traditional business? Because is he the only one who's selling samosas? No. There are too many people who are selling samosas. If you will be getting into 1 or 2 kilometer area of your college, across your college, you will get to know that there are many samosa vendors. So he's not the only one. There are many people who are doing the same thing. That is why this is not a scalable business, because there are many people who are doing it. That's why there are almost no chances that it might not be getting that huge. See, it might get converted into uh, from a street vendor, that person can get converted into a shopkeeper. But it's very rare that the person get that converted into a company. We are watching many shops from the very childhood of ours. We are going there every now and then. We are having samosas, especially when it comes to snacks, right? Like Pakode Wala, which is there in Birdi. There are many shops like that. And now, every now and then, we go there. If you see from the very childhood of yours, you compare that shop today. So you will get to see that it is great. That shop is today is great because it is having a great interior. In your childhood, it might be having that team tupper just above that, but today it's looking great. Even they are having some people working there, 4 or 5 people. Earlier, it might be the owner who are working there. So there are many changes. But in your childhood, it was a shop, and today also it's only one shop, or there might be 2 shops, 3 shops. But is there a company that those people are having? No. So it's not a scalable business. Why it's not scalable? Because it is traditional. It is not having something new. When we solve a problem, when do we call a person an entrepreneur? We call him an entrepreneur when he solves a problem, and then only that business becomes. If that business is solving a problem, then only we can call it a startup. How many of you are known about this Airbnb? Have you ever heard about this Airbnb? Students, please don't be hesitate. Okay, don't hesitate. Just unmute yourself and tell me whatever comes to your mind. You can definitely speak. There is no need of hesitation, right? Because I am also a teacher only, so you can just conceive me as a teacher and just tell me whatever comes to your mind. So you might have heard about this Airbnb. Anyone? Just unmute yourself and tell me that have you ever heard about this Airbnb? What is this concept or what this company does? Any idea, anyone? It would be great if any one of you can just unmute yourself and tell me. See, this is not a speech, right? I want you people to get something from me, and that is only possible if you people are, communicating. Anyone?
Anyone? Prachi Tiwari.
Yes, sir. I don't have any idea about that.
Okay, no problem. Yeah,
Sir,
Airbnb.
Airbnb is a company and online platform where people can rent out homes. It's an online
Okay,
platform.
yeah, right. And what is this? Absolutely. What is the concept? Can you tell me the full form? What is Airbnb? Do you know about that? Okay, that is great. You know the concept.
Air,
That
bed,
is
and
great. But
breakfast.
this concept comes from a company. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yes. Airbnb and Breakfast. This is actually a company which is there in United States of America, and they are having this concept. Right now, if you go to Goa or any other state, even in Nagpur also, there is an app of Airbnb. Just go there and search hotels. You will get to see that there are homes, right? And those homes are having people as guests. And what they will be providing them? They will be providing them bed, breakfast every day. That's the only thing they are providing them. So, what is the convenience of this? The convenience of this is the promoter, when the promoter started Airbnb, he has actually gone through a problem. When he was working with a company, he saw that the company is sending them to different countries, and by sending them to different countries, what is happening is sometimes they do get good resorts and hotels, but sometimes the service is not good, or sometimes they don't even need that. Sometimes it's very heavy on their pockets. So they just wanted that if we can get a good bed, good roof to have, and just for 2 3 nights for short stay definitely, and a breakfast if it's needed. So they started this concept that they got a platform, and this platform is nothing but an intermediary between two things. The one thing is on the one side, what do we have? On the one side, we have these homes where the owners are willing to give their houses as a guest house, right? And on the other side, we are having people who want to stay in this kind of guest house because it's not that heavy on their pockets. So they are solving a problem or not? Yes, they are solving a problem. That's why it's a $1 billion company today. So this is what startup is all about. So if the startup is solving a problem, then only we can call it a startup. I don't know how many of you are aware, but in Mumbai, there is a startup called, if you might be, it might be hilarious for you people. There is a startup called Popus. This Popus startup, you cannot even imagine, some of you, that what this startup is doing. In Mumbai, especially in metro cities, people are very busy and they are having pets. And these pets are there. They do want to take care of their pets, but they are not being able to because they are too busy. So sometimes they are not able to walk them up, right? So to solve this problem, these people, the Popus people, what they have done is they started an app. They got students of your age, teenagers, and they onboard them. And these students are someone who actually they do uh, fill a form from them. They get it filled, and the only thing which should be there is these students should be pet lovers. If they are pet lovers, it will be a great thing for them to walk the dogs of people, right? And by doing that, they will be getting pocket money also, because they will be getting some money by doing that. So it will be an extraordinary pocket money for them. So this is a win-win situation for the students who are looking for extra income. At the same time, for the people who don't have time to walk their dogs. So isn't it solving a problem here? Yes, it is solving a problem. So that's why we can call it a startup. I hope you people got what startup is and what a traditional business is. So can you give me a startup idea right now? Whatever comes, whatever is there in the, whatever there in your mind, and if you have an idea that is solving a problem. For example, you are in MBA college, so you might be facing some problem while going to home, or in any way, in any aspect of your life. If you have any problem, do you have a solution of that? And can you get a viable business on that? Anyone? Just give me the idea. Do you have any idea that solves a problem? That solves a problem. Anyone? I think Prachi was there because no one else is speaking. So I would like to ask Prachi again. But I want other people to speak as well. Yes. Do you have any idea in your mind that might solve some sort of problem? Yes, please.
Sagar, are you there?
I know this might be a bit harsh on you because mostly people don't do this, but but the problem is I like people to have communication, right? Because then only I will get to know that what's happening. Okay. Anyway, in between, if you want to speak, you can always speak. Okay. Let's get into the other side. So, what is the agenda today? What we will be doing today? Just get into that. So, this is the agenda for today's session. As sir told you that we will be getting into the funding opportunities. How the problem is everyone, at least when we are getting shower every day, we all are having some kind of idea in our mind. And all of you, I don't think that anyone in this whole country, we don't have. I don't think we might be having even a single person who did not had any idea in his mind from his very childhood. We do have many ideas. Then what's the problem? Problem is funding. Because we know that who will finance my idea, that is the problem for me. And that's why I'm not starting the venture, isn't it? But that is the core, that problem that we are having. And what that problem is? That problem is we don't have funding. And in India, see, in United States of America, they are having this kind of ecosystem, the startup ecosystem, where even if you are having an idea which might not be viable, you will be easily getting the funding. In India, that's not the case. Because we are just getting into startup ecosystem right now. Just from last 10 years, we have got into the startup ecosystem. Before that, it was a very new thing for us, right? So let's get into the funding options. What are the funding options that we have? How many of you watch Shark Tank, and which shark is your favorite? Anyone? You can
Yes,
at least
sir.
answer this question,
I
right?
saw Shark Tank.
You do watch Shark Tank. What's your name, beta?
Prachi Tiwari.
Okay, Prachi. Who's your favorite shark?
Aman Gupta.
Okay, Aman Gupta. And what's his product?
He is a founder of boat company.
Absolutely correct. What is the product that they are offering? Are they solving any problem?
I don't have any clear idea about sir, but their product is
Okay.
not solving any problem, I think.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Have you heard about JBL, Bosch? These are companies. Okay. And these companies are having speakers. They are into speakers, right? AirPods, earphones that we have. We all have that. So these are the companies which used to offer these speakers and all the things related to, earphones and all from last 10 years or 20 years. And these people were the market leaders in that. Problem was, these were high-tech products. So that's why if I want to go for the quality of speaker or quality earphones, those were very expensive. So for the people, see, there is always a market. India is an emerging market, and for the whole world right now, we are, the market they are looking for. So that's why all the countries do come to us and do business, because we do have that market. Why do we have that market? Because right now, in 10 years, a large chunk of middle class population of India will be getting into the rich class. So there will be a demand, there will be a huge demand. And they saw that there will be a demand related to speakers, but people can't afford that much. And they want good speakers, good earphones at reasonable rates. So what they did, they started producing, right, earphones, viable earphones. And what was the price of these earphones? Do you have the boat earphones with you? You are Aman Gupta's fan, so you should be having that.
Yes, sir, I have.
Okay, right. So what was the price of that boat earphone?
Sir, I don't have any claim right now because I order it online much after.
That's not an issue.